Hello Reformers and welcome back to Perisno. Now, when we left off, we were on a bit of a sieging spree alongside Princess Linthandril, and she has been continuing. And this is, I think, well, basically the second massacre that we are currently participating in. And I actually am really loving the style of the Elan Taurans right here, because they don't even have to get involved in any melee combat if they so desire. I mean, literally, just look at this. It's absolutely crazy, the amount of damage that they're able to deal from range. Obviously, they are primarily archers, so that's not, it's not a big surprise. But what we're going to be doing after this is hopefully marrying the princess, and as a result, we'll then have access to, well, Elsinore's garrison, I would assume, because that is her fief, and maybe she'll give me a fief as well, who knows? I mean, it would be kind of nice, actually, to have our own castle, so that we can actually start our own, what is it now? House guard or something along those lines? Yeah, so we can start our own forces. It's basically the same as the hired mercenaries, where you can customize their equipment, but the equipment does not make them increase in wage, as far as I am aware. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that a little bit, and maybe I've got some of the details incorrect, but it stands true that there will be a household guard, which I can hopefully use to customize and to have a bit more fun with them as well, because I absolutely love the hired mercenaries. I actually like them a lot, a whole lot, and hopefully we're going to be, getting something like that. So anyway, there you go. We actually just killed 27? Not 27, that's for sure. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm actually just going to speed things up a little bit. Oh, I failed that. Well, actually I did not fail it, but I should not have waited, should I? I should not have waited, but I think actually she was going to cancel that quest anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But yeah, anyway, let's just see how they... Are they not? Ah, there we go, there they go. Okay, so it's not actually updating when I have the mouse over the actual name. Usually it does, but it seems like that's not happening here. Oh, there we go, yep, there we go. That's fantastic. Alright, I'm going to wait until there's about maybe 80 left or something like that. And then we're gonna go in. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's do it. All right. I'm being a little bit sneaky here. I'm just like, oh yes, I was here the whole time. I was here the whole time. Don't worry. Yes, I was helping. I was helping. I was shooting things. I was, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Oh, there we go. We're actually getting some weapon proficiency right there. I mean, literally. Don't tell the princess. Don't tell the princess. We are always here. We have been here for the past, however many times it took them to, get all those enemies killed. Obviously, technically, it probably, would only take one time, but I didn't really want to continue, just charging in all of our units and things like that, because that's going to significantly weaken the vassals. And I didn't really want to do that because who knows, maybe the Tauranians are going to launch some kind of retaliation against us, and they're going to be able to take back Vinica, for example. And if they take back Vinica, then my newly created dye works will not be producing any kind of money for us. So obviously that's going to be a bit of a difficulty. So I didn't really want to have that happen. So, to prevent that, making sure that the vassals are in pretty high health and, high amounts of units that they have, that was the only way to do it. I'm just going to charge in, to be honest. I'm actually just going to charge in. There really is no point in us waiting out here any longer, in my opinion. It's just taking way too long for them to be able to take them out, because they're all standing back, because they know the pain that can be brought forth by the huge amounts of amazing units and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to try and get in here myself. I'm gonna heal ourselves. Well, not heal ourselves, but I'm gonna heal our forces here. And I'm gonna try and deal a little bit of damage here, but I have a bad feeling about this, to be honest. I think I'm probably gonna die, so don't be surprised when that happens. But I'd like to maybe get a couple of kills before that happens. Yeah, no, yes, no. Yeah, it's looking unlikely at the moment. Okay, can you just move? Yeah. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, I survived. Fantastic. Yeah, you failed your attribute check. Okay, there you go. No first aid for me. Yes, they're just like, no first aid for you, Scout Wilkins. Yes. Okay, there we go. We actually killed a Tauranian longbowman. Can you believe it? I can't believe that. Okay, so it seems like the Elantorans are doing a pretty decent job, kind of. I'm losing some of my hired master archers, which is not nice. I don't really like that. But I'm going to try and shoot this guy. Yeah, there we go. We got him. Headshot. And another headshot. Nice. This is what we should have done all along, to get a couple of easy headshots, a little bit of easy experience as well. And it seems like this is victory. Finally a victory. I don't know why, but for some reason, in both Mount and Blade series that I'm doing right now, there has been some extremely long and very much drawn out sieges. And not that I don't like sieges, because I actually do like sieges quite a bit, but when they get drawn out to such a degree, then it does somewhat sap the enjoyment a little bit. So yeah, anyway, we have victory achieved, and there's a little bit of renown for us, you know, not too bad. What did I lose? I lost a hired master archer, and I also lost a maiden of war. Are you serious? That was my maiden of war? I actually thought that was one of the vassals' maiden of war, but oh well. Yes, that's just how it goes. Anyway, we have taken Westray Castle. We've improved our relation with the princess yet again. And what I would like to do now is not speak to this guy. I would like to speak to the princess, if at all possible. Has she gone inside here? No, she hasn't gone inside here. Okay, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. Okay, so where is she? There she is. Don't run away from me. You're supposed to marry me soon. Yes. Okay, so she's asking. Oh, she's calling for. Is that Queen Arwen that just did that? I think it was Queen Arwen that just actually asked for a feast. So maybe that's where we're going to marry. So I'm gonna just. I'm just gonna follow her around, because apparently that's my goal in life, just follow her around, yes. Yeah, but we do need to be a little bit careful here, because Vinica might come under siege pretty fast, unless they've just, I don't know, unless they're just supremely confident in their ability to defend it, which is probably the case, but, oh, I find it very irritating that she's very, very quick. I mean, you know, I have a pretty decent amount of pathfinding, don't we? Oh, it seems like she's now gotten into a little bit of trouble. Uh-huh. Alright, let's do this. This is going to be fun. We haven't actually done a field battle with the Elantorans yet, with the exception of the Geldarans that one time, or twice, or maybe 3 times, but yes. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. This is going to be pretty fun, I think. Oh, actually, it is going to be pretty fun, because I'm actually commanding them for the most part. I am not commanding these guys. I think that's the princess's units, probably. But I am commanding the rest of them. Oh my, that's a pretty big burden to carry, especially for someone like Scout. He's not particularly good at what he does. I mean, he's pretty decent at persuading people to do things, but other than that, not so much. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, don't shoot me, please. I personally feel like that is that's very rude, isn't it? Oh, well, never mind. Let's just tell our cavalry and our infantry to just charge in here. We're just going to leave our archers on the hill here, because these Tauranians, they will not know what hit them. They will seriously not know what hit them. So I'm just going to go straight for their archers, because they are much, much easier to kill, as you can see. I mean, look at that. 52 damage, and already one was dead. That was pretty good. So let's see what we're able to do here. Maybe I'm able to get a couple more kills. Oh, the lag. The lag is very abundant. You know what I should do? I should probably reduce the battle size just a little bit. I know that, I think the mod creator actually did tell me that the PBOD options are the reason why there is, you know, a bunch of stutter and things going on here. So if you are also having a bit of problems, you know, a couple of problems running Perisno, then maybe it would be a good idea to disable some of those PBOD things. But yeah, maybe I need to do that as well, but I kind of like their options. I like the options and I like the versatility that it gives you. So, you know, disabling that is kind of sad, personally. I would like to be able to keep it on, but maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just too much. Maybe it's just too big a resource hog, you know, to keep on, but, oh well, never mind. I don't know, really, what we're going to do about it. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but I guess I'll just have a look and see what the, you know, current settings that it actually gives you, because as far as I'm aware, it gives you just a bunch of extra customizations, and I really like that. So Yeah, I'm not entirely sure just yet. But what I do need to do is make sure that I don't absolutely get massacred here. I'm going to try and kill this. There we go. Kingsguard. Yes, we've eliminated 4 enemies in this particular fight. I'm actually pretty surprised that Scout was able to do that. Obviously, it does help to have a mount so that you can get that additional speed bonus increase, which is always nice. There's 8 renown and 5 morale for us. There you go. Count Tericus. Count Tericus was eliminated there. Where is the princess? Where is the princess? I don't know where the princess is. Shall we take this guy prisoner? I think we probably will. I don't see a reason to let him go, considering we're not necessarily going to be creating our own faction very soon, if at all. That's the thing. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing about that, so don't quote me on this, because obviously I'm not going to be committing one way or another, but right now I'd actually like to conquer the entire map with the Elantorans, but it really depends, because obviously sometimes factions do tend to be a little bit dumb sometimes, and, you know, maybe that would be a bit, you know, a little bit sad to see them just be like, oh, okay, so now we're just going to, like, not do much. And yeah, so that would be a bit sad. But anyway, as you can see, we have gained a balanced Tauranian Morning Star. I'm actually going to be using that for the foreseeable future because, as you can see, it's got a pretty decent speed rating. The weapon reach is pretty awful, but it has piercing damage. And that is the main reason why I want to keep it. And yeah, there we go. We did get a little bit of relation with the princess as well. And now they're all going in there as well. Okay, so wait a second. Where's the princess? The princess is going over there. Should I help in this battle? I suppose I should, but first, we should probably level up these forces here. We no longer need to do that task anymore, so I guess I'm just going to be leveling them up into archers instead. And we are getting a little bit of those freelancer, you know, recruits leveled up as well. Wow, all of those hired units that I had, they're all dead now. Isn't that so sad? Because when you go to that mercenary guild and you're just like, oh, I have a lot of money, I'd like to recruit a bunch of these really awesome units that eventually become awesome units, of course, and then they all die, and it's just, absolutely awful. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so Slighter can level up. He has an additional skill point here. I'm actually unsure what I'm going to be taking with him. I mean, isn't he our Pathfinder? He is our Pathfinder, so I'm probably just going to be giving an additional point in Pathfinding to him, as that will make us even faster to keep up with our bride-to-be, I suppose you could say. Now, did we get some torso armor? We did not. We did not get any torso armor, but I suppose what I'm going to be doing is giving Allendale this, and I'm going to be giving him a shield as well. Can he not use that? He doesn't have 3 in shield? Well, that's unfortunate. Do you have 2 in shield? No, he doesn't have 2 in shield either. Guess I'm going to be just giving him a polearm and a one-handed then. We'll see how he fares with that. I'm just going to give him these gloves. And he's wearing pretty decent stuff otherwise. Alright, yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so we'll just go with that. Don't have any torso for him, unfortunately. I sold that in the previous episode, so obviously that's a bit of a shame. I think I'm just going to follow the princess around, to be honest, because they're going to kill that guy really easily. Okay, so 7,440, we're making a massive amount of money, and Lior, the village, is making us 1,820. Who would have thought it? That is pretty nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to accompany the princess, and she is still moving massively faster than we are. Actually, no, we're moving faster than her. Oh, no, we're not. No. She's moving what? Oh, he escaped. Are you serious? He actually escaped that easily? I suppose it's because we don't have a very good prisoner management? I'm not sure if that actually makes a difference. It probably does make a difference because this is Perisno. I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I only have 1 point in it, so that would definitely be the reason why someone would escape so easily. But anyway, we're just going to continue accompanying her. Oh, and now we've stopped. Yeah, okay, so where is she? Where are you going? Are you serious? Yes, okay. Oh, you're traveling to Elsinore now. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna travel there as well, and we're gonna see what happens there. Maybe she's just gonna recuperate herself a little bit. Now, obviously, we are not married yet, but maybe once she goes into Elsinore, we might be able to participate in that. I hope. Maybe? No? Yes? No? Okay, well, maybe we will be able to. Let's just go into the castle here and see if that is indeed capable, you know, whether we're able to do that now. So let's have a look. Let us proceed with the vows immediately. Yes, there we go, we're doing it. Ah, my lord, with this assembly as my witness, I vow to take you as my husband, to honor, cherish, and obey you. May the heavens bless us with health, prosperity, and children. I vow to take you as my wife. There you go. We gained... Okay, that is the most hilarious sentence I have ever seen. Do you see that hilarious sentence? Scout Wilkins marries Princess Linthandril, if I can actually speak. And yeah, there you go. We are now husband and wife. Let the festivities commence. We gained some right to rule and all that sort of thing. And now you can do some really, really funny things in the cutscene here, because obviously you can't really skip it, but you can do this really... Yeah, you can do that. You could do like a bit of a teleporting thing. I actually have no idea why that is, but if you attack, if you press the left mouse button while you're in this sort of wedding ceremony, you can actually do that teleporting thing, which is, in my opinion, a bit too hilarious. Look, oh, there he goes. He's running. Catch him. Catch up to him. Oh, there he go. Where's he going now? He's going all over the place. He's just jigging in the back over there. Yes, there he go. Oh, there he goes. Yep. That's exactly my point. Ah, absolutely hilarious. But it is very cool that we were actually able to marry someone finally, because it's been a long time since I've been able to even accomplish something like this. So it's pretty cool. And now what we can do is we can manage the garrison. Oh yes, managing the garrison. Hello. Oh yes. Now we have so many of these. I don't even know what to do. I mean, we can take these. We can take. I don't even know what's good. I mean, Crimson Rangers are obviously the best, but if I take Elan Tauren Rangers, what do they level up into? They level up into Crimson Rangers. So if I just take a bunch of these, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap out any units that I don't really want to use. So for example, I'm not really a big fan of the Hakon units, even though they are actually pretty good and kind of stable. I'm not going to be taking those. For example, the Mercenaries as well. I'm going to be keeping the Veteran Gladiators and the Hired Sharpshooters and things like that. And I don't know whether I should keep these. I don't know whether I should keep the Perisno units. I think I probably will keep the Perisno units. Maybe I think I'm probably going to also keep the Gladiators too. But let's just see what these High Elf Sentinels become. What do they become? They can become High Elf Wardens. High Elf Wardens are actually pretty good. I could also... Wow, there's a huge amount of prisoners here too. So technically we could sell these prisoners as well. Wow, that is... I don't know, that is kind of exploitative in my opinion, but it's really, really cool that they allow you to do something like this. So I'm kind of like, yes, I like this, you know, I like this. So what we're going to do, High Elf Wardens. Are High Elf Wardens actually good? I don't know, but these Noble Maidens are obviously really amazing as well. I mean, I don't even know what to take. I guess I'm just going to take some of these Rangers. And we're going to see, you know, if we can level those up into Crimson Rangers, because those Crimson Rangers are absolutely fantastic. They're going to be so crazily good. But yeah, anyway, there you go. I'm going to take... What am I going to take here? Should I take some of these? Oh, this is going to be kind of amusing. Okay, yes, I guess I'll just take some Giants. Let's just take some Giants, and we're going to go and sell those. I'll take an Eagle Retainer and some Knights of the Eagle. There you go. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, wow. I should have probably dedicated a little bit more time to marrying in the first place, because now you basically have an unlimited amount of prisoners and an unlimited amount of, well, units. So you can basically do anything you so desire. Anyway, let's take a look and see if we can get something amazing from the Mystic Merchant here. It seems like there would be something, maybe. Ooh, that's nice. Barter's Axe. I'm not entirely sure if we want to take that, to be honest. Okay, so we do have some pretty... Ah, nice. Now this is something that I would like to get. I would like to get this blue Yumi bow, if at all possible. So I'm going to buy that, and we're going to see what that actually turned into. Hopefully it's going to be good. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm going to use this. I'm actually going to use this. Even though, yes, I know the speed rating is... awful. It's absolutely terrible, but I think it's going to pay off, because we've got so much more damage, we have a little bit more accuracy, and the power draw, obviously it doesn't really matter, but you know, the power draw is a bit more anyway as well. So yeah, that's good. That is fantastic. I'm going to sell all of this. I'm going to keep these just in case, because the speed rating is obviously pretty good, but you know, if we want to keep our arrows, you know, in a pretty decent position, then I suppose that's fine. Okay, so do I have enough food? Yeah, I have enough food. That's fantastic. And I think we're good. I think we're good, actually. That's amazing. That is really, really amazing. Anyway, I have enough almost for another die works. I could probably, you know, take a bunch more prisoners and see what we can do there. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I suppose what we might be able to do is take on some Tauranian vassals and maybe try and take them prisoner and gain even more relation with the Elan Torrents. I don't know who's going to get Westray Castle or Vinica, but maybe we can target a castle in the next episode and see how we do. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.